feeling my way through the darkness, guided by a beating heart. I can't tell where the journey will end, but I know where it starts. Tell me I'm too young to understand. They say I'm caught up in a dream.
Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me today on my channel. I'm Kangai, and today we are going to be doing this. I don't know if it's simple, but we will be doing this look. It is a smoky eye, kind of like a halo smoky eye with lots of glitter and a number of brand new products that I have been loving over the past few weeks into months. So so let's get started. And also, I do have a very bad cold, so I really hope that I'll be able to make it through this video without, coughing or dying. But anyway, let's go on. So as you saw, I went into my crease with a neutral brown, then I went back in with a mixture of those two shades. This is from the Morphe 35W eyeshadow palette, and you can use whatever eyeshadows match your skin tone in terms of creating depth and creating a beautifully kind of like a 3D sort of a crease, if I can think about what I'm trying to say right now. And I'm using a blending brush from Sigma to do that. Then I went into this Black Up eyeshadow palette. This is the number 4. They have 1 through 5, and each of the palettes has different colors. This is number 4. And I must admit that Black Up shadows are quickly becoming some of my favorite eyeshadows that I've ever used, hands down, because they are extremely pigmented. As you can see, that is a black. Many of you possibly know that I've been looking for a black shadow that is as pigmented as the one that's in the Naked 2 palette, and I haven't been able to find one. A number of you suggested that I try the one by Makeup Geek, and last year when I was making my order, I forgot to include Corrupt in my shopping list, and so I was really sad about that. But anyway, here I'm using the Black Up one. It's from the number 4 palette. It's a very deep, sooty, matte black, and I really like it so far. And then I took a angled brush by Sigma, and it's a fluffy angled brush which is meant for eyeshadow application. And I find that this brush is amazing when it comes to blending out really small areas of your eye, so like your inner corner, or if you have hooded eyes like me, the crease area. So you can use whatever brush that you have that would do the same thing. Then into the area between the lid color and the dark black, this is a shadow by Yves Rocher. And if some of you know, or maybe many of you don't know, Yves Rocher is finally here in Nairobi. It has been for a while. You can find an entire Yves Rocher store at the Westgate Mall right next to the entrance. And you guys will be super surprised. These shadows, actually the Yves Rocher products are extremely affordable. So pass by, tell them that I said hi. Then into my lid with this color by Colourpop. But first what I did is I went in with my Glitter Insurance glue. This is by Too Faced, the Too Faced Glitter Insurance glue. Then I went in with that shadow by Colourpop. Do I remember what it's called? I don't know. I was actually kind of flitting between 3 that I had. There was one that was bright white, one was really silver, and this one, which is the darkest silver that I had. So I went in with this one, and I will put down all the products that I've used in this tutorial in the description box below. So if I kind of forget the one that I'm working on at the specific moment, I will put it in the description box below. Then I went in with this. This is a pigment by Nuba. It's number 37 from their Spice Gold series. Unfortunately, all of these are discontinued. So the ones that I have are literally some of the last ones that they ever sold here in Nairobi. And I got these in 2007. If you guys can imagine how long that has been. And right now it's 2016, so it's been a good 9 years that I've had these pigments. They are absolutely amazing. These are some of the best pigments that I've ever tried. They do have pressed pigments, so it's kind of like an eyeshadow, so you can try those out. You can find Nuba at Nakshi Nuba, which is at Nakumat UK. So stop in, tell them that I said hi. Then into my mascara. This is my current favorite mascara by Black Up. I did use it in the previous tutorial, and it's an amazing mascara. It's volumizing, it is separating, it is lengthening, and the color is super black. The packaging is absolutely gorgeous. I really love the packaging of this mascara, and it also is available locally here. I got mine from the Black Up from Black Up itself. Thank you so much for sending these lovely goodies to me. Thank you so much. But you can always find these at the stores all over the malls. They're at Linton's, they're at Medora, they're at Rono, at Yaya. Lord Jesus, my throat. All right, and then into my lid, here I'm using a glitter. Now, the reason I put on a glitter, it's actually a glitter liner, and I put it on top of everything because, again, I have hooded lids. So what happens is whenever I open my eyes, the product transfers onto, see that right there. Ugh, it's so irritating. So what happens is that it transfers into the crease of my eye. And if you have hooded lids, you know what I'm talking about. When your anything that you put on your eyelid just transfers onto the top crease area, especially when you open your eyes, and it's really irritating. It's very frustrating. So what I did rather, is I went in with a glitter liner, because once this dries, it dries and does not move at all. It's not going to move, it's not going to budge, it's going to stay where you put it, and I really like it. Okay, then I went back in with my mascara, and this is just so that I could kind of camouflage any glitter that possibly could have fallen onto my lashes, and also this is just going in and adding a second coat of mascara. So who said that you don't need 2 or 3 or 4 coats of mascara? I love mascara because I really like what it does to my lashes. All right, then here I'm going in with my primer, because now I'm starting on my face. If you notice, I already put on my lashes, and I will share a completely separate tutorial on this. I actually created these lashes. I customized a pair of lashes that I had with some individual lashes, and I created this really pretty, flattery, full lash that is really good for me, especially because I have hooded lids and I have smaller lids. And I personally, at this point, I'm not I don't know, I've not really tried the really thick lashes. So this is like the extent that I would go when it comes to really full lashes. So if you guys would like me to share how I created these lashes, just go ahead and thumbs up this video. It's going to let me know that you want to see it, and I'll shoot it for you and I'll put it up. Okay, then here I'm going in with my color corrector. This is Pure Orange by MAC. But before this, what I did is I primed my entire face, and then I went in with a color corrector. And if you'd like to see the entire tutorial, now this is where I break down my updated foundation routine. Just click on the link at the top right of your screen and it'll take you straight through, or check the description box below for more details. All right, and then after I primed and I color corrected, I went in with the foundation. And here I'm still using my current favorites. This is by Flormar. This is their Fusion Serum Foundation. I also mentioned it in my updated foundation tutorial, and you can use whatever foundation you prefer. I just like this one because at this point it's doing amazing things in terms of making sure that my skin looks absolutely flawless for a long period of time. Okay, so you can use whatever foundation that you like, but for me, this is what works for me. Then something new which I've never shared here before. This is a foundation by Chico Beauty, and Chico Beauty is a locally available brand. And I'm not so sure where you can find Chico Beauty. I will find out for you. Hopefully I'll be able to get more information by the time this video goes up, and I will put that information in the description box below. But what I did is I used this foundation. It is a beautiful foundation, and I used it as a highlight. All right, and so it has some really good coverage, which is also what I like. And I just took it under my eyes and then onto the areas of my face that I normally highlight. So this is my chin, my forehead, and then also down the bridge of my nose. And here I'm using a beauty blender by Beauty Success. And this is also a current favorite of mine. I did mention it in my updated foundation tutorial. And it's an amazing, amazing beauty blender. It's dense and very pliable. So once you make it damp, it really, really blends out your foundation very well. So I recommend it. You can find it on Medora. I got mine on Medora from the Hub, but you can also find it, I think, at Medora here at Westgate if they haven't sold out. I think these ones sell out really fast. And then I went on to the rest of my face with my powder. This is NW45. Underneath my eyes, I went in with NC55. And then just to add some depth to my face, I went in with, okay, not depth, I take it back, some highlight, some brightness to my face. I went in with this powder by Black Up. It's really beautiful, especially for those of you who possibly would not want a very bright highlight. So this reminds me actually of mineralized skin finish, but then in between a mineralized skin finish and a highlighter. So yeah, try it out. Then I went in with this highlighter by ColourPop, and I took that all over the high points of my face. Again, this is a highlighter that I find is fantastic for women of color. I will put in the description box what the actual name of the highlighter is, so take a look. And then for my lower lash line, I started with this liner. This is by Jordana. It's one of their easy liners for eyes. And again, I want to thank Jordana for sending these to me. Thank you so much. I've been playing with them and I find them absolutely amazing. Many of you know that I really like Jordana, especially because of the price point. The price point is amazing. You can't beat their prices here in Nairobi, and I'm sure around the world as well. And then I just blended it out. I blended out my lower lash line with the same eyeshadow by Yves Rocher. Then I went in with my powder foundation just to blend out the actual shadow, so it just gave it a more smoked out sort of effect. And I'm not so sure if I mentioned what this was for. This entire Get Ready With Me was for an event that was held by Black Up last Saturday, and I had just enough time to actually shoot a Get Ready With Me, and it did take a while. This look took a while, I won't even lie to you, because I wanted it to be perfect. So it took a really long while to actually shoot, but I finally did end up shooting it for you guys, and I knew you guys would ask me about it and ask me for it, so here it is for you. And then for my lips, I went in with Spice. First of all, I didn't go in with any blush. I just went straight into my lips. So this is Spice by MAC. You can use whatever nude sort of lip liner that you have. And then again, my favorite lipstick of the moment. This is by Jordana. It's called Natural, I think, or Neutral. One of the two. I think I already lost it. Wait, here it is. Yes, here it is. It's called Natural, number 28. I have it in front of me. And it's a beautiful lipstick. Then on top of that, I went with my favorite lip gloss. This is Dolly by Buxom Lips. You all know that this is my ride or die. And yes, that was it. That's the entire tutorial. And if you definitely liked it, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Leave your comment down below. I'd love to connect with you. And you can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and Snapchat. All of that is Bellesa Africa. See you guys next time.